everyone, good day. In today's video, we're going to talk about cascading dropdown and how can we implement it in OutSystems. So cascading dropdown essentially is when we have multiple dropdowns and the next selection is dependent on the previous selection. So in our example here, we have two dropdowns only, department and employee. Um, and then every time the user selects a department, it will also filter the employee under that department. This is extremely helpful, especially if we have a large list and we just want to um, load the employees, for example, that are part of that department. So let's take a look at the table first. So I'll go to the data tab and then diagram. We only have two tables here. We have department with department ID, name, and location. And then we also have an employee with employee ID, name, etc. And important to note here that the employee is connected to a certain department. Okay, so we have a foreign key here, dep ID. So if I go back to the interface, so in here we can see that we have two local variables, selected department and selected employee. These local variables will handle the user input, and then we also have two aggregates that will fetch the record from our table. So we have get departments. Let me open get departments. So it has one source, department, and then we don't have any filter whatsoever. So it will show all the departments in our table. And then this will fetch at start. Another aggregate is the get employees by dep ID. So in here we also have one source, employee. However, we have a filter here, and this will make the difference. So we filter the department ID based on the selected department local variable. So also please note that this will be fetched only on demand, so we don't fetch it at start. Lastly, we have an unchanged property of our first dropdown, the department dropdown. So if I click on the department and then scroll down here, we have an unchanged event, which is this one. So what this event does is it just refresh the get employees by department ID. So every time there are changes on the department, then it will refresh the employee list. So there. Let's take a look at this example on the browser. So we have here the department. Currently, the selection is productions, so the employees will be under that department. Let me select a different one, like finance, for example. Okay. In fact, let me refresh the page. Okay, so finance is selected, so employees are these. If I select a different one, say audit, then we have a different set, and so on and so forth. So marketing. Right. So that's how you will you implement cascading dropdown. If you find value in this video, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.